Hi everyone, welcome to week 4 of our Comp 2 class. This week we're going to focus on self-assessment, wrapping up writing project 1, and reflecting on your progress. After reading over your peer reviews and making revisions to your work, you are nearly ready to submit your final draft. However, prior to that, you will assess your current draft. As you do this, ask yourself how a reader might answer these questions about your writing. Next, you will begin work on your Writing Project 1 final draft. And lastly, you'll write a brief reflection that asks you to consider your writing process as you completed the project. The self-assessment you complete this week should give you a good idea of how closely your work adheres to the Writing Project 1 guidelines. Once you've worked through the self-assessment, you should have a clear plan developed to guide you through to the end of this first major writing project. As you complete your Writing Project 1 preliminary final draft, keep in mind that any direct quotes or paraphrases from the text must be appropriately cited, both in your paper using in-text citations as well as your works cited page using proper MLA format. If you need a refresher on MLA citations, you can review Chapter 54 on MLA style. You can also visit the Columbus State Library's MLA Citations LibGuide. Once you have done your citations, if you want me to take a look at them and see if they look correct, I can do that for you. You just need to send me your draft with plenty of heads up so I can give you any feedback before the final draft is due. Task 1 this week is reading a couple of selections from the Norton Field Guide. First of all, you should read Chapter 31 on assessing your own writing, and then Chapter 33 on editing and proofreading. Task 2 is assessing your writing. For this assignment, you need to step back from your work and assess how well it fits the requirements listed in the Writing Project 1 assignment sheet. After reading assessing your own writing in the field guide, write a well thought out response to each of the questions posed in the following sections. So you should answer the questions from pages 343 to 344 on considering the rhetorical situation. You should also do examining the text itself, including consider your focus, consider the support you provide for your argument, and consider the organization and check for clarity. Those can be found on page 344 to 347. So basically, you'll be answering all of the questions that are located on these pages and that fall under these headings that I've highlighted here. After responding to each question, take a few moments and write out what changes you need to make to your draft before it is ready for its final submission. You can write this as paragraphs or as bullet points, whatever works best for you. Task 3 is to complete your final draft. Be certain as you do this to use any resources available to you. Go back and take a look at all of the writing you've done for the course so far. We did those things because they should be helpful to you as you write this project. If you want to run anything by me, let me know. Feel free to ask me any questions. You can also go to the Writing Center to get some feedback on your writing that way. Some things for you to remember as you are finalizing your draft. Your essay must be 1,000 words minimum, and that does not include your heading, title, and works cited page. Your essay needs to be a 60-40 or 50-50 split of ideas between you and ideas that you're taking from your author. You'll have only one source to cite for this assignment, the author's essay. Remember to include in-text citations and a works cited entry for that source. Once I have graded your essay, you'll have 1 week to revise the draft and resubmit it for final grading. If you do not submit a revised draft within that week, the grade you earned for the final draft will become your final grade. And if you do not submit a final draft, you will earn a 0 for the assignment and will not be allowed to submit a revised final draft. So do make sure that you get in the final draft on time. Task 4 is posting to the discussion board. As per usual, you have a couple of different posts to make. First of all, due by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. With your first paper finished or close to it, I'd like you to take a few minutes and write a reflection on your writing process. What was easy with this paper? What was difficult? Did you have a favorite part? And what grade do you anticipate and why? For your second posts, which are due on Saturday by 11:59, look through the reflections posted by your classmates and comment on 2 of them. I'd like you to number each response. First of all, explain how you were able to overcome the challenges that they faced, and then discuss how their ideas might help you with future drafts. And at the bottom of our week 4 module here, you'll see that you have a couple of different places to submit your work. The week 4 assignments, here you'll just be submitting all the writing, I should say, that you completed for task 2, which was assessing. Your final draft is going to be submitted here, which is labeled final draft. You should not submit your final draft under the week 4 assignments. That is all for this week. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know, and I would be glad to help you out.